Well, it's a famous piece of Canada's jazz scene. It's worth a lot of money and has an even greater sentimental value. A local musician is trying to track down his stolen saxophone that was given to him by a well-known jazz musician. Travis Prasad has the story.
This is not your average saxophone. It belonged to Ross Taggart, a renowned jazz musician.
Ross was just such an integral part of the jazz scene. He was this larger-than-life character that was everywhere. And I think because he played both piano and tenor saxophone, he was on a lot of gigs and he played a lot.
Taggart, seen here on the saxophone, died 5 years ago from renal cancer. Before his death, he passed his beloved sax on to his close friend and fellow musician, Chris Startup.
Ross and I met when he first moved to Vancouver in the mid-1980s and became very good friends and colleagues. When he became sick, a couple of months before he passed away, he gave me this saxophone. So in addition to it being a great instrument, and there's a huge sentimental attachment for me.
But on January 5th, Startup hit a low note. His sax vanished from Vancouver's Orpheum Theatre after a morning concert rehearsal.
I returned to the theatre at 7 o'clock for an 8 o'clock performance and discovered that my tenor saxophone was missing from the stage.
It's a Selmer Mark VI tenor saxophone made in the 1950s and worth more than $15,000.
It means a lot more to me than just the monetary value. I know I can replace it with another instrument, but it's hard to, it's hard to think of Ross Taggart and what Ross meant to me and thereby what the instrument meant to me.
Startup has reported the stolen saxophone to Vancouver police, and he's also working with theater security to find out if anyone was caught on camera walking out with the saxophone. But for now, he's relying on a backup saxophone after the loss of a gift from a dear friend and a piece of jazz history weighs heavily on his mind.
I would pick any of my other instruments over this one to be in this kind of situation.
In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.